Good evening, everyone. Welcome to round 4 of the iRacing Short Course Pro 2 Championship Series. We got a few minutes here left to practice and warm up, and then we'll do some quick qualifying and get into a 20-lap main event tonight. So stay tuned. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you all to round 4 of the iRacing Short Course Pro 2 Championship Series. We got about 5 minutes left of warm-up here, and then we'll go right into qualifying. There will be about 10 minutes of qualifying. Each driver will get, I believe, 3 laps to qualify, and then we'll go straight into the feature. 20 laps will make up the feature race tonight, and we'll kick off here shortly. Thanks for joining the stream. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we're going to enter into qualifying here. My name is Frank Monak. I'm going to be calling the race for you guys tonight. Looking forward. Looks like we got a pretty rock solid lineup. Waiting for one of the drivers here to get out on the track, and we'll go ahead and jump on board. So again, it's going to be 20 laps tonight. It's going to make up the main event here at Sparks, Nevada, the classic Wild West Motorsports Park. Let's go ahead and jump on board here with Keaton Swain. Currently projected to be one of the faster qualifiers tonight. Had a good performance last week, although he got plagued with some just bad luck. Seemed like people getting a little bit too close to him and just kind of struggled to make anything happen. And looks like with that lap, Keaton Swain's going to be your fastest right now with a 59.9. Let's jump over and take a look at Connor Berry, currently sitting second in qualifying. I take that back. I apologize. Looks like Gary Green took that position from him. Connor's now sitting third. Connor's also one of those that's expected to be really fast tonight. Let's take a look at Gary Green, the 920. Currently sitting second in qualifying. And it looks like his last lap around was a 51.28. As I try to keep up with the cameras here. Looks like Luke Knup's going to challenge everybody with a 50.86. Let's see if he's still out running. And if this is your first time joining the stream, as they race tonight, on the right hand side of your screen you have the live timing tower, which gives the gap, interval, their last lap, and the fastest lap. And then right below that is the track map, so you can keep track of your favorite drivers throughout the race, whether we're focused on them or not. So right now it looks like Luke Knupp, Zach Drapkin, Keaton Swain, Connor Berry, and Tyson Miller is going to be your top 5 qualifiers. Looks like they got a few more minutes before we throw the green flag here. Let's jump on down to Holden. Looks like he just completed his laps. Zach's looked like he's done as well. So it's looking like everybody's wrapped up qualifying. as much as I'd love to jump on board with Connor Berry and Tyson Miller, looks like they're the last two that are wrapping up qualifying. Unfortunately, it's looking like iRacing is not going to let me do that at the moment. Looks like that last lap launched Connor Berry up into second place with a 50.96. Luke Knupp sitting at the top spot with a 50.78. Zach Drapkin with a 51.06. Keaton Swain 51.13. And Tyson Miller 51.21 as he wraps up, looks like his last lap here. So again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to the iRacing Short Course Pro 2 Championship Series, put on and produced by the iRacing Short Course League. If you're not a member of the league, I highly suggest you go check them out. They put on some great quality racing, especially in their Pro 4 championships. And they just announced here shortly they're going to start a Pro 4 regional series for those with an I rating of less than 2,000. So if you're unsure about racing with some of these top dogs and would like to get your feet in the water, the regional series is a great place to kind of learn that skill, develop that racecraft, and get to the point where you feel comfortable running up with some of these top names. Alright, looks like everybody's in. So Luke Knupp's your top qualifier. Behind him, Connor Berry, Zach Drapkin, Keaton Swain, Tyson Miller, Gary Green, Cole Ashlock, Holden Heitritter, Bryce Sumanix, Chase Taylor, James Burke, and Seth Kramer. It's going to round it out. And we're just a few moments from going green. Like I said, 20 laps is going to make up the race tonight. And one of the guys to look for tonight is Connor Berry. He's been very fast this season, been very consistent, and was last week's winner. So hopefully he can keep that streak going. And the green flag's out, and they're on their way. Let's see if Luke's going to be able to keep that lead. Connor Berry putting on an early charge. Zap Drapkin getting up there as well. Looks like Connor Berry's going to try to make that inside work. Got a little too tight. And that is going to put him towards the back. Hopefully he can recover from that. Luke Knupp's out front. Zach Drapkin sitting second place, with Keaton Swain in third. Gary Green right behind him. Looks like got a good battle here for fifth. Or excuse me, that's fourth. It's like Cole Ashlock trying to defend that position. Goes a little wide, but is able to make it work. Let's see if Zach has been able to put any ground on Luke Knupp. like sitting about just 1 second behind him. We got Keaton Swain sitting third. And real quick, let's check in with Connor Berry. Unfortunately got taken out there in that early stage of the race, currently sitting 12th. Looks like he's got a little bit of ground to make up. Looks like also we got a decent fight for 7th. Let's see who's involved in this one. Looks like it is Gary Green and Bryce. Got here. Looks like we got the 512 of Holden trying to hold off Tyson. Let's try to get a good camera angle. This is going to be fun to watch for sure. Both these drivers very fast. Currently battling for 5th. It looks like they're gaining a little bit of ground on Cole. They're both pushing pretty hard to close that gap on Ashlock. Looks like we got Gary Green lurking in the back there, currently in 7th. Let's jump back up here with our leader. Luke Knupp, pretty much leading this thing from the green flag with 16 laps to go. A good chunk of time. Zach Drafkin looks like working on closing that gap. Pretty smooth. Let's go back and take a look at what's going on between Tyson Miller, Gary Green, Holden. I have a feeling these two are going to be a blast to watch throughout the race here. Really curious to see if Miller can get a nose in there and make anything stick on Holden. A little bit of contact there from Miller, just letting him know he's there still. Bouncing around the field here, looking at Cole Ashlock right now, currently 4th. still got a decent lead over that battle for 5th between Holden and Tyson. I'm sure he's just trying to keep all that action behind him as much as he can. Let's go ahead and jump on board with Tyson. See if he can make any of these moves work. Still trying to get around Holden. But Holden is not making any mistakes, it looks like. He is rock solid, very smooth. Oh, looks like the bad luck continues for Keaton Swain. He's able to correct. It looks like the damage is done. He's currently fallen down to 7th. And Keaton cannot catch a break, it seems like. Ashlock still holding tight to 3rd. Zach Drapkin in 2nd. As we come to the caution. So it looks like as they run here at the caution, we got Luke Knupp, Zach Drapkin, Cole Ashlock, Holden, Heitritter, Gary Green, Tyson Miller, Keaton Swain, Bryce Suminex, Chase Taylor, Connor Berry, Seth Kramer, James Burke. And Cheramonte is just adminning. He is our race control tonight. And let me tell you, the iRacing short course is lucky to have him on board. He is a phenomenal admin. Keeps the race running smooth, keeps all the drivers in line, and is a blessing. So this time around, they should be getting ready to go green. And hopefully, with this caution, Keaton Swain and Connor Berry can make up some ground. Because again, they've just been plagued with bad luck. And we're back to green flag racing. Few bumps. Ooh, someone got turned around. Looks like Bryce might have taken a hit there. That's going to allow Barry to get up to 8th. And I think we are back under caution. Yep, looks like they're going to restack this one. And we're going to give it another go. Let's see if we can go back to that restart and see what happened. See if this shows it. Oops, the 512. So the 512 of Holden, unfortunately, is going to be the cause of this restart. And we'll be back live. Just in time for the restart. Luke Knupp still out front. Drapkin, is he going to be able to make it stick? It's going to be a drag race down this backstretch right here. Into turn 2. Looks like Luke is going to be able to make that work. I see Connor being able to gain a couple spots there in the back. He's currently up to 7th. So we got a 4-way battle for 2nd between Drapkin, Ashlock, Green, and Swain. With 9 laps to go. Gonna throw it into turn one here, and ooh, looks like Gary's working hard on number 4 of Ashlock. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to make. Nope. Looks like Cole's still got the position. Keaton Swain looking at knocking on that door as well. Let's jump on board with Keaton. Because he's been really good going into turn one, so let's see if he can make something stick here. But I'll tell you what, the 920 of green has been consistent too. So with 7 laps, Keaton's got his work cut out for him. And then you got Connor Berry, currently sitting 6th, coming back all the way from 12th. So he's having a phenomenal rebound. But I'll tell you what, right now Luke Knupp is in command of this race. Almost a 1.5-second lead over Drapkin. He's just making it look easy tonight. Looks like Connor Berry made his move around Keaton Swain. Looks like Connor's going to be able to make that stick. Looks like these two are back at it again. Ashlock and Green. About 1/2 second separates them. And then you got Connor Berry lurking in the background. So this could be very interesting with 4 laps to go. Looks like Connor's gonna stick the nose in there, trying to make that pass stick. Looks like he's got another inside shot here. Turn 3. Is he able to get the drive out of there? That's Connor's giving it everything he's got right now. A little back in the pack here, but looks like Holden is trying to get around Tyson Miller with 3 laps to go. Looks like he lost a little bit of time in that turn. Let's take a look back up here with the race leader, Luke Knupp, still just over a second lead over Zachary Drapkin. Looks like Drapkin's trying to put a late charge. But with 2 laps to go, it may be just a little bit too late. But I'll tell you what, with these Pro 2 trucks, anything can happen. 56 at Drapkin sitting second. I'm sure he's going to be proud of his performance tonight. He's been rock solid. I don't think I've seen too many mistakes out of him. And then sitting third in the 4 is Cole. Spent most of the night fighting off Gary Green. Now he's got Connor about a second behind him. So I'm sure he's just absolutely praying for that white flag to come out, which it will. So Luke Knupp is just a few laps, or excuse me, a few turns away from taking the win here at round 4. And again, pretty much from the green flag, he has just been untouchable tonight. And there it is. Your round 4 winners, Luke Knupp, Zach Drapkin in second, and Cole Ashlock in third. Phenomenal racing tonight. Now, give me just a few moments and I will get our top 3 up into the booth. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your third place finisher tonight, Cole Ashlock. Cole, that was quite a race to watch, especially with Gary Green behind you and Connor Berry making a late charge. Take us through those last couple laps. What was going through your mind?
Oh man, those last couple laps were intense for me for sure. I knew I had Gary on my back door. Me and Gary used to be teammates, and me and him's got a lot of laps together. And I know how he drives. Me and him normally race each other as clean as we can. And I knew the pressure was on when he was behind me. I saw Connor coming up, and I was like, man, hopefully the laps tick down fast. And that last turn, I got real loose. Connor came up, kind of got in my door, and I just got the better end of that one just by sheer luck of getting grip.
Yeah, like I said, that was absolutely phenomenal to watch and to call. And yeah, thank you so much for putting on such a great show. And I'm sure you have some people you'd like to thank. But we look forward to watching your performance continue into the final round.
Thanks, man. Gotta give a big shout out to Zach Drapkin and Ambush Esports, where get ambushed. And big shout out to my dad, my stepmom, my uncle, who are battling COVID right now, and hopefully they're doing well as well.
All right, on. Well, our prayers are definitely with them, and we look forward to seeing you back at round 5.
All right, thanks, man.
Hey, you have a good evening.
You too.
All right, Zach Drapkin, second place winner tonight. Man, you look fast out there tonight. Take us through it.
Well, it was a good race. That early contact with Connor, I'm rewatching it. Such a bummer. I got on the gas a little early, and unfortunately, I tapped his bumper. I was just trying to get the truck to rotate. So, my first apologies got to go out to Connor after rewatching it. It's just such a bummer that it happened so early. It would have been a great race as three, but that race was definitely one to put through. It felt like I was faster. I hopefully set a fast lap because it was me and Luke just going. It was a time battle pretty much. I would gain on him like 0.4, then he'd gain on me, and then it just started to happen. I watched as his tune fell off towards the end of the race. My tune caught back on in the middle of the race. Both of our tunes looks like they sucked, but it was kind of just a crazy battle the entire time. It was just ourselves. I wish Connor was there. He was coming through the pack and almost had that last spot on the podium, but that race was definitely one I wish it wouldn't have happened that early with Connor. Like I said, that's pretty much my only downside of this race. Is I just wish I didn't hit Connor after watching. It's just a bummer.
Yeah, from what I saw, it looked like more or less just kind of a racing incident. But unfortunately, those things happen. But like I said, it was fun to watch you run tonight. You looked real good, real clean, real smooth from what I saw, and I'm sure you have some people you'd like to thank. So I'll let you go ahead and do that.
Oh yeah, I definitely gotta thank all my sponsors that back me in the iRacing leagues. It's really just it's a fun ordeal. So I gotta thank 92 Designs. Actually no, yeah, 92 Designs, Ambush Esports, Can for sponsoring the series and all that stuff. CBR, the whole broadcasting team, you guys are doing awesome for sponsoring us in this series, in the Pro 2 series. Redline Oil, Fabtech, Sign Pros, Signature Propellers, AG Sand Cars, Competitive Edge, Weddle Industries, McMullen Transaxle, Skydive Elsinore, and Adam from Big O Tires for hooking me up, get this thing going fast.
Right on. Well, like I said, it was a joy watching you. I look forward to seeing you in round 5 as we wrap up the series. And you have a good evening, sir.
You too. Have a good day.
All right, the round 4 winner, Luke Canup. Man, you were putting on a clinic out there. I don't think anyone really kind of got within a second of you as you kind of opened it up there. Yeah, take us through it. What's your secret?
Huh. Not really secret here. Just trying to just put laps in and try to do as best as I could there. I knew I had pace here at Wild West, and kind of just tried a bunch of different setups and found what I liked on each of them and put it all into one really, and then just tried to have a good qual and ended up putting a heater of a lap down. And, then just knew I had to get out front early and just try to get away from the carnage. I knew there was going to be a little bit, and just try to limit my mistakes. And like you said, no one really got near me or from a second back, and just tried to maintain my gap and push hard forward.
Right on. Well, like I said, it was a blast to watch. I'm looking forward to seeing what you got for us going into round 5 as we wrap up the series. But I'll let you go ahead and thank some sponsors. And again, like I said, it's a joy to watch you race.
Thanks, man. That means a lot, and just tried to put a really good, solid race down. I'm out of points, so just try to have fun. But like you said, got some sponsors to thank. So just gotta thank Factory Sim Sport, T Miller, and Keaton Swain for putting the setup together. The boys did good tonight. Keaton had a little bit of a mistake, and so did Tyson. But overall, showed good pace, and Ultra Wheels, Rigid Industries, Diamondback Materials, HJC Helmets, Desert Squadron, everyone else. Thank you guys.
All right. Well, like I said, I look forward to seeing you in round 5, and you have a good night.
You too, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap us up here at Wild West. That's round 4. Looking forward to round 5 as we wrap up the series in Crandon. So stay tuned for that. And again, my name is Frank Monak. Everyone here, have a good evening.